Have you ever heard of the Michaelis-Menton equation? Michaelis? Who's that?
Michaelis was this sick German dude, and Menton was this super rad Canadian woman who together created the Michaelis-Menton equation and graph, which helps us predict enzyme kinetics.
What are enzyme kinetics? What are enzymes? Enzymes are catalysts that speed up a reaction. In our stomach, we have enzymes that speed up digestion. Enzymes bind to our substrate just like a puzzle piece. And in our stomach example, we have this enzyme called amylase, which then binds to our substrate, which is a starch, and creates a product, which is sugar. Enzyme kinetics is the study of how enzymes react differently when there's a change in pH, temperature, or when there's an inhibitor present. Yo, what's an inhibitor? Inhibitors can slow down a reaction or completely stop it in its tracks. Inhibitors come into two types. We have competitive inhibitors and non-competitive inhibitors. So normally our graph looks like this in black, but when we have a competitive inhibitor, it shifts our graph to the right, and we have the same Vmax value, same half Vmax value, but we have a different Km value. When we have non-competitive inhibitors, we have a different Vmax, a different half Vmax, but we have the same Km value. Wait, what's the Vmax? Well, I'm glad you asked. The maximum velocity is reached when the reaction can't occur any faster due to the saturation of enzymes.
For example, if I have a small amount of enzymes and I add it to my large amount of substrates, the reaction can only occur so fast until all the enzymes are saturated in the substrate. You see, the Vmax is kind of like taking a road trip with your best friends. One person, you're having a good time. Two of your best friends, even better. Car full of your best friends, you're having the time of your life. But in this example, our Vmax would be dependent on how many seats you have in your vehicle. So if you have 4 seats in your vehicle, that would be your Vmax. But if you have 7 seats in your vehicle, that would be your Vmax.
Now, back to the graph. So we have our Vmax, which is from experimental value, and we can extrapolate our half Vmax and draw a line and get our Km value. From there, we can plug it into this equation, our Vmax, our Km, and we can get our velocity at any given time for a certain substrate concentration.
And now you know what the Michaelis-Menton equation is.